Tov be'ezrat Hashem na'aseh v'natzliach di Rabotai Shavua Tov u'Mvorach. A friendly and a quick reminder to all of us that tomorrow morning, starting from 5:51 a.m., ending at 5:20 p.m., we have the fast of 10th of Tevet, Asara b'Tevet it's called. Unfortunately, this is a very crucial moment of time, very serious, one of the 6 fasts that we have. And it doesn't only end as a historical fact and only as a siege for Yerushalayim Ein HaKodesh, that it was surrounded by the enemies, which were Babylonians at that time, a very serious nation that were very determined, very serious, always to attack their enemy, I guess, which was always as a target, the Jewish people, unfortunately. They have for half a year, from 10th of Tevet until the Tisha B'Av, until the 9th of Tevet, that's the time where they have developed a plan, and they were thinking of how to knock down the Jewish nation and how to knock down their piece of beauty, what and do to what we exist, and what is our history about, where does the Shekhinah reside? Obviously in the Ein HaKodesh, which is Yerushalayim, where the temple has stood for many, many years, the first and second. So as I said before, this is a historical fact, unfortunately, that repeats every single year. We have learned today in the morning, it says, in fact, in the Jerusalem Talmud, in the Talmud Yerushalmi, it says that in any generations, and the lawmakers of ours, the poskim, like Rabbeinu Achida, Marana ben Ishai, the Ashkenazic world, the Sephardic world, they do expound on it more, and they remind us once again, just like the Jerusalem Gemara tells us, in any generation, or in every generation, that when the Beit HaMikdash is not rebuilt, it is as if it has been destroyed in that year. Unfortunately, it could be that it has been destroyed in the Gregorian calendar, the year of 2025, or in the Jewish calendar, 5786. So with that said, it's not just a diastetical fast, it's not a diabetical fast, it is a fast that is very crucial and very dear and important to us. Why is it so important, aside from the historical fact and the fact that continues to repeat on and on? It is first of all due to our character traits, due to our midot, lo kol kach hagunot, not such good character traits, that perhaps there is some kind of maybe some kind of jealousy in our nation, maybe hatred, maybe animosity, maybe enmity. Instead of it being, as they say in Russian, white aura, a good power and a good character traits, it is becoming like black magic. It is becoming the opposite. So first of all, in this moment of time, it is a fast that has to be with teshuvah. 100% it has to be not a bewilderment of any sort, and not a self-centered kind of fast, but a fast that envelops and develops our union and our real achdut, not just a compromise of some sort, and not just not just 2 groups following one opinion and one idea. It's rather 2 groups following one opinion, which is they both agree. It's not just a compromise, it is more than that. It is an agreement, and never to disagree ever again, and never for all. So that's where it's the real achdut. That's where peace has to become the truth. No jealousy, no enmity, no animosity, no hatred. None of those characters. And another thing it says about it is that since this is such a crucial moment of time, the fast of the 10th of Tevet, Asara b'Tevet, as it is called in the Torah, it means that if we behave well, if we do real teshuvah, if we cry this day, pray to Hashem, learn about this day's history, we will eventually, Be'ezrat Hashem, it is up to us, the fate of the Beit HaMikdash. Will Tisha B'Av, the fast, unfortunately the most cursed day, the 9th of Av, will it repeat in 2026, which is 5786 of this Jewish year? Are we going to fast, or are we going to celebrate the happy birthday of the Beit HaMikdash and the coming of the Mashiach? Or unfortunately, we will have to continue the Tisha B'Av, the sorrows and the crying and the bitterness and lacking of our good character traits. So this depends up to us. That is number one. Number two is that if somebody wants to wake up tomorrow and eat before 5:51 a.m., this is 100% allowed according to the simpleton of the Torah, according to the Pshat. But before you go to sleep, before you say Shema Yisrael Alamita, or after you say Shema Yisrael Alamita, you don't necessarily need to say it with your lips, say it orally. Rather, you have to at least have the kavanah, according to Shulchan Aruch, that I will not just get up tomorrow to have a glass of water to drink, any fluid that I need. Rather, I will also have the kavanah that when and if I get up before 5:51 a.m., I will do my seudah. You can do Birkat Hamazon, you can do whatever you need, and therefore you are allowed to do that. If you do not have the kavanah, or you forgot to make it tonight, which is a condition, the kavanah, then according to the simple of the teaching of the halachot of this fast, you are going to be allowed to just have a glass of water to, I guess, keep down the hunger and not get hungry and not get not having to quench your thirst during the day. Once again, fasting doesn't mean only not eating, not consuming anything. Rather, it also means no drinking, no quenching your thirst, whether it's hot, whether it's cold, and stay in an area where you're not going to get too cold and you're not going to get overheated or too hot. Be'ezrat Hashem, we should see the rebuilding speedily in our days with the coming of the Mashiach Tzidkenu, Mashiach ben Yosef, Mashiach ben David, and Eliyahu Navi, Zachur Latov. Everyone should have a meaningful fast and an easy fast.